Welcome, Player 1. Please insert coin to play.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. It's the start of a new week, and we're looking at Super Monkey Ball on the Nintendo GameCube. So, this one is a great game, actually. I remember having this back in the day when it was a brand new release, and as you can probably already see, that it is 4 players. 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 3 more friends and yourself. You're in for a great time. Now, it is single player as well, so don't worry about that. So the idea is basically to get from start to finish, collecting as many bananas as you can. All the while, with your chosen character being trapped inside sphere, or ball. Hence, monkey ball and not monkey sphere, I suppose. Anyway, so the UI is pretty straightforward. I missed a banana then. So you can see in the top left you've got your score and how many monkeys you've got left, or how many lives you've got left if you like. Next to that on the right you've got how many bananas you've collected. Now once you've reached 100 bananas you get an extra life, and then you've got this big ticking time bomb which will tick down, and I think you've got to get to the end before the timer runs out. Now the bananas aren't necessary, you don't have to get the bananas if you don't want to. It's just good for extra lives, because this game does get irritatingly hard. But it's all good. It's all good. It's a good fun game, and there's lots of mini games as well. And it's also spawned loads of sequels as well. There's Monkey Ball 2 on the GameCube. I do believe that there's a Nintendo DS version as well. And I think there's one coming out very soon for the Nintendo Switch as well. Which, if you're a Monkey Ball fan, you're going to absolutely love that. So, as you can see, it is literally a platforming game. And the idea is, like I said, to get from A to B in the shortest time possible. Which is great. Because look, you get a floor score, you get a bonus score, and then look at this. It's banana crazy here. Now here you do actually, you don't have to get them all, but I think it tells you how many bananas are there. There you go, 35 left. So we're going to try and clear this. I think the idea is to try and get as many bananas as you can before the time limit expires. And again, there is an exit here as well for you to go through. So, let's collect them all and see how we get on. So, it's a great game, actually. It's weird going back to GameCube after so long and then playing this, because it really does disorientate you a little bit with the platform. Because you're tilting the platform, you're not really controlling the monkey. The monkeys, I mean, you can see the monkeys walking. So it's kind of it's a double-edged sword, really. The platform and the monkey move at the same time. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Just watch just watch me play. You'll get an idea. But yeah, you can slow your monkey down. You can speed your monkey up. There's not much else to it, really. So controls, we'll just cover those now because it's pretty straightforward. To be fair, it's left, right, up, down. That's about it. Doesn't seem to be any other buttons I need to be pushing here. There's no jump or anything like that. So it's literally forwards will speed you up and pulling back on the joypad will slow you down. The Nintendo GameCube controllers were born for this sort of game. They work incredibly well. It's just weird to have so many buttons and only using the D-pad. But yeah, it works. Simplicity sometimes is the best course of action. Sometimes overcomplicating things adds up to a really frustrating experience. Now the controls are very, very responsive as well, which is nice. So you haven't got to worry about sort of accidentally tipping yourself over. If you do that, then that's completely your fault, I'm going to tell you. But yeah, it's a brilliant game. And the party games you'll see will come into their own a bit later on. I will show you those, or at least I will try and show you some of them. I think, if I remember rightly, the Nintendo, the first game, you couldn't access them. You had to buy them through, not through real currency, but you do get points at the end of each one of these levels, which you can then use those points to unlock those mini games. So And it always gives you a replay at the end as well. So whether you cross the finishing line or tumble to your death, it'll show you it twice, which is lovely. So if you've just killed your monkey and you really, really need to see it again, well, you can. Anyway, it just works so well. The whole game is just well designed. It's good fun, and obviously it's the first outing for the Monkey Ball fans. And I think, if I remember rightly, Monkey Ball 2 actually was that slightly bit more polished. I seem to remember having great fun on Monkey Bowling. Now I know that Monkey Bowling is in this game. I've not got it unlocked, so I cannot show you that one. But we'll have a look at some of the other mini games as well before this review is over. So, but yeah, graphically it's really nice. The animations are really cutesy as well, and the actual surrounding graphics are really good too. If you have a look at that, in the background there is like buildings and stuff. The levels are quite intuitive as well, and they're very good fun. I mean, look at this. You've got to get from okay. Was that I overestimated on that one? But you can see here the actual floor moves. You've got to kind of pick your time and move when the tiles are back together again. I'm not going to collect all the bananas on this level, but you'll see what I mean. Oh no! I died again. There we go. So, you got 197 play points. That's what you've got. You get more play points for the other levels as well. And I love this enter your name thing as well. It's great. You actually have to go and slam them with your monkey ball. It's great. What a great idea for a score. Not just your general score thing. You have to actually punch the letters. It's great. But we'll have a look and see what we can show you guys next in a moment. We'll just get this name thing sorted out. For the A, there it is. Bonk. There we go. We have bonked the A. And then through there, and then we go. So we floor 8 out of 10. I know I should have maybe done a little bit more, but you know what? I wanted to show you the rest of the game as well. So, if you're up for party fun, this is a great game to actually have on your GameCube. And I highly recommend it. Oh yes, I highly recommend it. It's just pure, unadulterated fun. Party games, here we go. Monkey Race, Monkey Fight, Monkey Target. Mini games, here we go, look. So they're 2,500 points to actually unlock. So I believe they got rid of the unlock system in Monkey Ball 2, which was not a bad thing. So Monkey Fights, this is a fun one. This is it. This is just chaos if there's 4 of you. So this will be against NPCs, obviously. But the idea is to sort of ring out your opponents, and once they've fallen off the edge, they'll come back onto the edge, and then by the time the timer ticks down, whoever's had the most eliminations will win that round. It is pure chaos, as you're about to see, because even with the NPCs in check, it's just utter bananas, and I don't mean that in any kind of pun way. It just is. So I'm the one in red, so try and keep your eye on me there. So literally, you've got a boxing glove. Here's where an extra button comes in. You use the big green A button to punch, and yeah, good luck if you can do it, because it's quite difficult. I've just got some points there, so I'm guessing I just knocked him off the edge. But yeah, you want to try and knock as many of these monkeys off the edge as you can before the time expires, and then that denotes who the winner's going to be. So you can see I've got 50 points. Everyone else is on 40. I've just lost a life there, so yeah. You also get power-ups as well, which is quite cool. These, I'll tell you what, they are just relentless. They won't give up until they've knocked you for 6 off the edge of that map. Look at yellow is absolutely caning everybody. So we're down to our last 8 seconds. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this one back. It's 2. I need 2 punches. Oh, there you go. Got 1 there. Oh dear. Oh, and yellow got 100 points right on the buzzer. Bugger. Anyway. So that's basically the ins and outs of Monkey Fight, which is, yeah, it's just silly. It's pure, unadulterated fun. And if you've got 3 other players with you, it just gets really silly. Especially if you've got really good mates around, have a few beers. This turns into just an absolute hilarity fest. You'll be laughing at each other and cursing each other in equal measure. You can see there I've now got a giant boxing glove. That's part of the power-ups that I've just got hold of. Great. So you've got Monkey Race as well, which again is kind of just running around a track and trying to beat your friends all the NPCs. Like I said, if you haven't got any friends around, I'm not going to finish that sentence. If you haven't got any friends around at the time, you can play single player on every single one of these mini games, which is always a nice thing because, well, you know, why make a multiplayer game if you can't play it on your own? That's what I say. So it's possible, completely possible with the help of the NPCs to go on and play the games yourself. I don't know what half of these power-ups do, by the way. Oh, got 60 points. Oh, yellow won again. Yellow is just too damn good. I got punched over those ropes a few minutes ago. That wasn't very nice, was it? Anyway, you can change the arenas as well, which is quite cool. So you get to choose 3 arenas. And so you can see here now we've got some blocks that we can hide behind to stop us getting punched off the edge. Now, I don't think that's going to help me very much because I really that guy just was out for blood. But yeah, great game. Controls are really nice, fluid, and they work really, really nicely. And we'll move on to sound, because sound's very cool as well. You've got a great little party sort of soundtrack going on. Even in the main game, you've got a nice soundtrack going on. And the sound effects are great as well. It's just, it's sort of like Mario Party, but with monkeys. There you go. And maybe probably not as many mini-games as the Mario Party games. Something else I really must play are the Mario Party games. I've not played a single one of those in my life. So I must rectify that, because I now do have them all. So we must have a look at those at some point in the near future. But yeah, so let me ask you: have you played Monkey Ball? Have you? What did you think of the first release of this? Did you think it was good? Did you get the second one when it came out? I'm just always interested to hear from you guys. I know that you, I know that some of you interact, some of you sort of lurk. That's fine, but it's always nice to hear from fellow retro enthusiasts to find out if you played the game, finished the game, unlocked everything, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments below, and let's engage in some Monkey Ball chat. Yes. So let's play this one out. So I'm going to say gameplay is absolutely on the money here. It's just so much fun, and a lot of the time spent trying to avoid getting your monkey knocked off the side of the edge. Not just in the game, not just in the mini games here, but in the actual game itself. A lot of coordination needed, but it's still damn good fun. And brings me on to replay value, really, because you're just going to come back to this game again and again. Even if it's not for the main sort of storyline, once you've unlocked all the mini-games, you'll probably end up playing those more than you will the main story. But again, that's not a bad thing because, well, mini-games rule. And, well, there's lots of them. There's 3, but then you've got the other, so 6 in total. But yeah, it's all good. And you know what age rating? It's going to be up there. Everybody gets to play Monkey Ball because it's just good fun. The colours and the cartoony graphics will inspire the youngsters. And obviously the difficulty curve on the other levels will entice older players and more advanced, mature players. And if you don't want to admit that you're a mature player playing Monkey Ball, shame on you, because Monkey Ball is cool. And that's all I've got to say about Monkey Ball. Anyway, let's have a look at something else before I call it a time. And I'm going to let this one play out. So we'll try Monkey Target, because why not? So the idea of Monkey Target is that you roll down a big cliff, well, big ramp, so cliff. You roll down a cliff. Yeah, no. You roll down a ramp, and then you open up your Monkey Ball as a sort of like wings, and then you glide to targets and see how many points you can score. Obviously, you've got these starting rings here that will either hinder you. Well, they will all hinder you if you get near this. They are literally. Look at this now. I've got to navigate through those spike bombs. But this is good fun as well, and 4 players is just total chaos. It's great fun. Have a go at this, guys. I really recommend Monkey Ball on the GameCube. I hope you've enjoyed the review as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you, and I'll be back soon with something else for you to check out. Until then, folks, have a great Monday, and I'll catch you again soon. You keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!